everybody, I'm Leah Hill.
And I'm James Cuellar.
And we are here with the Oklahoma Weather Lab bringing you your weekly regional forecast. And this is starting on Thursday, March 14th, 2019. So, James, those headlines, what are we talking about?
Well, we're going to have a warm-up on the way for a lot of us across the United States. We're going to show you where your best chances for precip are going to be, and we have a new look at the 3-month outlook.
Excited about that 3-month outlook. But for your 6 to 10 day, we are looking at the southern and southeastern states having the highest chances for below average temperatures, with 60% chance of a below average temperature in southwestern Texas. And then along California coast and up through Seattle as well, they have some of the highest chances for above average temperatures for your 6 to 10 day time frame, looking at a 50% chance in Oregon and Seattle. And then as for the 6 to 10 day precip, it looks like California all the way down through Texas, they have the greatest chances for above average precip for this next 6 to 10 days, which is good news for them. Honestly, 60% chance is the highest, and that is in northern Arizona and even parts of New Mexico. The rest of the country, most of us are going to be looking a little bit drier as we go through the 6 to 10 day time frame. And those 8 to 14 day
Yes, and this is where the big warm-up is going to be coming in. So a lot of us that have had a very bitter second half to winter, we're going to be seeing a nice spring-like warm-up, particularly across the Midwestern states and even into the Central Plains as well. We even have a little bit of that above-average temperature probability sneaking into the Pacific Northwest. And now across the very extreme south, extreme southwest, and through Florida, we do have a small chance of below-average temperatures over the next 8 to 14 days. And in terms of our precipitation, however, we're going to be seeing that dry weather is going to be sticking around in the east. Not as prevalent as in the 6 to 10 day, but it will be a little bit drier than average, whereas in the west, that atmospheric river is going to be pumping more and more moisture into the desert southwest as we transition into spring. So, what about that 3-month outlook, though? What are we looking at for there?
It's kind of interesting because along the western coast, they have a chance for that above average temperatures, and also along the eastern coast, again, more chances for above average temperatures. For us, if it's here in the central portion of the country and in the northern Midwest, we're looking at equal chance of above and below average temperatures. But overall, it's going to be nice spring-like temperature for the next couple months, which is great news for us. Because if you remember, for the past couple weeks, our 6 to 10 day, 8 to 14 day outlooks, we're having so many chances of below average temperatures, so we're starting to see that switch to see more above average.
Hopefully we're going to be seeing more of that spring-like weather. And in terms of spring-like weather, we're going to be seeing some more rain across the south as well. So we have had a very rainy winters, particularly across the south central area, where drought has really been mitigated, particularly across the Rocky Mountains and the west coast and going into the Central Plains. So going into spring, we're going to be seeing that small chance for above average precipitation as well. Also across the southeast, where they have also seen a lot of rain lately as well.
Exciting to see how this all plays out, what next week will bring. But once again, this podcast has been brought to you by the Oklahoma Weather Lab, and we are partners of the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program. We post these podcasts every Thursday night.
Yes, and you can find those podcasts on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and on Twitter.
So be sure to give them a like and a share and post any comments.
Yes.
Have a great week, everyone.